I am so glad you are here. It is Herby Thursday in my world, and as I promised last week, we're talking about more things you can do to make great gifts easily right in your own home. So last week we talked about just how to make a lip balm, that you don't need that special fancy ingredient. You can make it with stuff you probably have in your pantry or in your bathroom, no big deal. And today I want to talk about another super easy but really good gift to give to your friends, anyone who likes a good bath. And that's a good herbal bath. So you want to give this in a container that they can use to put in the bath so that they're not littering their bathtub with petals and leaves and maybe things they don't want to have to clean up later. So a little muslin bag is a good choice. Also a good choice if you're giving it to somebody who doesn't have a bathtub but only a shower, because then they can get it wet in the shower and use it as a scrub on their skin right through the muslin bag. It's the one thing you might want to go out and buy, but if you don't have that and you just have some old jars laying around, fill those. That will work. It will fit the bill. It will do just fine. And then you have a pretty container that you can put a ribbon around and as part of the gift. Fabulous. So what do you put in an herbal bath? Honestly, things you like. That's the first thing. And the second rule is things that look pretty in the bath and look pretty especially if you're giving it in a jar where they're going to be able to see what's in it. You want to do nice, pretty layers of things. Go get yourself some calendula, which is one of the two kinds of plants that's also called marigold. Get the right one. Calendula. We tend to use that word because it's part of the Latin name of the plant. Calendula officinalis, in case you're curious. Get some roses, get some lavender, get some lemon balm, get some mint, spearmint, peppermint, horse mint, corn mint, which is also called corn mint. Whatever you like best, go for it, grab it. And just do pretty layers if it's going in a glass jar. And if it's not even going in a glass jar, just toss it in that muslin bag. Benefit of a muslin bag is it's yay big. It's one bath, basically. Whereas if you're giving a big mason jar, now you're giving somebody multiple baths. A second ingredient you might toss in there that's not an herb is some kind of salt. If you've got Epsom salts, by all means throw them in. But if you're looking at that going, I just don't have the $10 to go buy a big bag or a box of some kind of bath salty thing, like an Epsom salt or table salt will work just fine. That works too. Do not be afraid to just use salt you already have in your home. Just a little thin layer will make all the difference. So grab those materials, get that stuff together, and now you've got a great gift or a great part of a gift. I do have a favorite herbal bath, though, that I do want to share with you. This is by Ninon Leclos. She was amazing. She was encouraged to enter a convent as a young woman, and she completely turned everybody's expectations upside down. She became the most famous courtesan of her day in Paris. She led classes on how to please women within her special knowledge. Women could attend the class for free. Men, they paid for the class. They got their special knowledge, and they got to see what women are really interested in that kind of activity. It was a win-win for everyone involved. She had young men as paramours throughout her life, and we're talking into her 80s. She was dating 20-year-olds. If you think that's something that only happens today or in the last 50 years, you are so wrong. Go look this woman up. She was amazing. But she had an herbal bath. And that herbal bath, I swear to you, is more than the sum of its parts. It is the best herbal bath I have ever experienced. And I'm going to share her recipe with you. It's just equal parts of 5 herbs. So if you have access to these, or you can run out and grab these, bulk herbs are actually pretty inexpensive for how much you get. So this might be worth the investment if you're looking for a nice, easy, inexpensive gift. Equal parts, just 1 scoop each, equal parts by volume. Scoop each lavender, rosemary, thyme, you might have those two in your kitchen, right? Spearmint and comfrey root. Now, comfrey root is going to look the most expensive because it has the highest mass. So you're going to get the least volume per ounce from it. Usually you're buying these things by weight. But I swear to you, lavender, rosemary, thyme, comfrey root, spearmint, what an amazingly good bath. What a smart cookie. So go get Ninon's bath. Make that for yourself. When you're amazed, make it for your friends. And if you don't want to invest all that, you already have inspiration from the bath. Not only might you just go buy some roses, but grab some thyme and rosemary from your kitchen. Toss those three things together, you've got a good herbal bath. It's a cute gift. You can give it in a glass jar. You can give it in a cellophane bag. You can give it in a muslin bag. Any of those things will work just fine, and it's fantastic for the holidays. I'll give you one more recipe next week, one more idea, and then we'll go back to our usual Herby Thursday and talk about those herbs. In the meantime, have a fantastic holiday. For those of you in the middle of your holiday, bless you. Wonderful. Have a great time. For those of you who see it coming down the road in a week or two, same to you. In the meantime, have a great life. On behalf of myself and the rest of the staff, thank you so much for being your best magical you. We so look forward to seeing you here in the shop in Minneapolis and online at megasbooks.com. Give us a ring, send us an email, stop by. We love it all. And thank you for being your magical you. Blessed be.